Welcome to Corvallis, Oregon, Research Stadium, home to the Beavers, and you better get used to the sound of chainsaws as the fans here have been ready for this clash since early this morning. We are in full-on stripe-out mode as the fans doing their part to try to distort the vision of the visitors. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Purdue Boilermakers, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Oregon State Beavers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me. And the Boilermakers will put total leather to crank us up. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. So Oregon State's offense will get the first possession of the game. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
They make the stop at the sweet throwing catches, plenty to give him a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got it on the outside, it's Terry. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Now after the short completion, it's second down. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. The Beavers come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to the air one more time. Complete in the middle. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. Quick tempo here for the offense. A big gain there as they did a tremendous job working the middle of the field.
Yeah, and if you're going to complete that throw, Reese, quarterbacks have got to play with anticipation. You've got to get it out of your hands early and give your receiver an opportunity before the defense gets to the ball.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking downfield, it's Gulbranson. Fires to the wideout. He caught it. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. He'll pull it on the read. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Will they be able to get that one more yard and stick it in here on 3rd down? Slams ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Beavers!
I really love that first drive by the offense. It always seemed like they were just one step ahead of the D, and a nice job there down close. When the defense knew they were going to run the football, being more physical, running it in on 3rd down to get the touchdown.
He'll try to tack on one more. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Boilermakers offense will try to get something started with their first possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. To the air, it's Card. Throws to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Slips through the line. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. He's going for it all. He's got it at the 20. Touchdown, Oregon State. Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
14, Purdue, 0.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the returner will be dragged down. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Brings up second down.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He'll be tackled at the 49 after a pickup of 5. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Dropping back, it's Card. Makes his connection.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel. But in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They're facing a third down. To the ground to try to move the chains. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. The Boilermakers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to move it through the air. They're bringing heat.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard, it's good.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Well, this defense looked pretty good last week. Of course, they had 2 sacks, and their coaching staff told us they really wanted to be able to build on that. Great news, they've already registered a sack here early in this game.
What can they pull out of the playbook here on 2nd and long from the 17? They'll run it out of the shotgun. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, going up top. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
That defender did not care that the running back was setting up behind him on a screen. He was just thinking one thing and one thing only. See ball, get ball. He did that.
The Beavers will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kid who is so important to this team.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The Boilermakers line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll start this drive with a pass. Looking deep down the right side. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. The play action fake. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now on 3rd and 10, if they can move the chains here, maybe they can get this drive started. To throw, it's Branson. And the throw to the sideline is complete, but won't be enough for the first down. And the Beavers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Throws toward the end zone. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Offense set on 1st down. He's going to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Terry. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. He makes the connection. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. He wants to throw it again. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Branson. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. The Beavers headed quickly to the line. They just keep throwing him the ball, this time on the slant.
No doubt, and you've seen it with the slant. You've seen other routes. Every route he's running, he's good. He seems to be open, so I'm going to continue to pick at this matchup every chance I get.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
He's looking to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Griffin. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Terry. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The Beavers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Touchdown, Beavers! Reeled it in and just made the house call. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Defense has to be better on the back end. They knew this offense was going to come out, and they were going to challenge them. They were going to try to push the ball vertically down the field. They've now given up 2 touchdown passes in this game. They have got to shore up their play in the back half.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down to go out and refocus this drive, Dave.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him, maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
A nice job by the defense there, tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Unloads to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Boilermakers send out the punt unit. Fair catch called for and made. Here comes the offense on first down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Gulbranson. He finds a dead spot in the middle. Hit the afterburners, kid. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. Just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Found a little running room, and they get him stopped after a pickup of 6 to the 32. Now the play fake. Caught near the sticks. It's Terry. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. And the Beavers are marching down the field. The give on the inside. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. He's got his man. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Splits the uprights. Good. And now the lead is even bigger. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Firing to the right, complete. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. And the Boilermakers want to pick up the tempo.
And that's good enough for a first down.
To the air on first down. A shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Purdue!
Touchdown, Purdue.
And you want these guys that can take the top off of defense. It changes the way they're going to play coverage on you, and he does it right here. Just runs by the DB. He had no chance to try to catch up with him. Makes the big play down the field. And this will change the way you play defense against this guy the rest of the game.
And the extra point pulls them closer. It's 24-10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Boston College will need to mount a comeback, but these fans remember when Zay Flowers earned All-America honors. They know this game is not over. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Michigan State. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Bought a little time, lets it go. Got his man downfield. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll give it to the back. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Catch in the middle. It's Terry. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. To the air, it's Gulbranson. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Spits it out to the back. Grab near the sticks. It's Hankerson. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Yeah, and he's been throwing it all over the yard, and he's now over 300 yards on the day, so been a successful day. Now, 300 yards, I don't know, Palmer, 300 nowadays, that's like what back in the day for you?
That would have been 500. I would have won the Heisman, maybe. It's a big deal today in college football, no doubt. Listen, he's in a rhythm right now. He's in a groove. We've seen good decision-making. He's been playing on time, and he's been deadly accurate throwing it. And guess what? This game is far from over.
He's got it on the move. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The Beavers trying to cash it in on first and goal. Snaps it in the shotgun. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. He's at the 50. Inside the 30. Past the 10. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Boilermakers!
I'll tell you what, as a DB, you're lucky if you get one pick six in your entire football life. This guy had one last game. He's got one this game. Quarterbacks are going to stop throwing his way.
Ready to try the point after.
On for the extra point.
And the extra point is good as they close to within a touchdown, 24-17. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. Fielded in the end zone, it's Ncaa. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. He'll start this drive firing. Fires one high and deep. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They're trying to get to him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. 3rd and 10, still back up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Throws for the tight end. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. And the Beavers will punt this one away. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollard.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Dropping back, it's Ncaa. He lobs one high down the left side. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
Takes the handoff. It's Hankerson. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Pocket starts to collapse. Got his man on the outside. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. The Beavers come to the line with a new set of downs. Motion from the offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the right. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. The incompletion brings us to 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Terry.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt. He was...
No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. It is good! And that will extend their lead even further.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. Looks like he's going to try to return it. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Quickly complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The Boilermakers want to crank the tempo. On the run, it's McCoby. Runs through the tackle. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Coming after him. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. The Boilermakers will line up to punt it away. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. You kick too many field goals.
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack.
In these situations, 3rd and eternity, I know exactly what to do. I'm putting more DBs on the field. I know it's a pass, my best pass defenses, and then I turn my pass rushers loose. Go get that QB.
The Beavers decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. On the return, it's Branch. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Handoff from the shotgun. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They go to the ground. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. The Boilermakers get the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give from the gun. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Gets it out quickly. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Boilermakers have their offense in high gear. Gonna run it. It's Love. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Bunch formation trying to spring a guy free. They believe they can run right here. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. Back to throw, it's Card. He wants to take the top off. Got it! They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
This offensive line does such a good job communicating in their pass protection. You can see guys passing defenders off to one another, and that's why the quarterback had so much time to complete them.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And that is just what you want. You get a 1st and goal situation defensively, and you can get a sack and get a good loss, put them out of an easy running situation. Nice job by the defense.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. Working the middle, it's complete. Good throwing catch, takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Purdue!
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Kent State answered the bell away from Dick Stadium today with an impressive victory. The Golden Flashes knew the challenges awaiting them, and they met them head-on. Generally the mark of a really good team. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. And he's lucky to get that one back. This junior quarterback knows better than to try that too often. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. To the air, it's Gulbranson. He slings it deep to the left. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion.
The O-line gets an attaboy for that play. How about the time they gave their quarterback? Beautiful pocket. They allowed him to survey the field, find his open guy. This offensive line, they are gelling early.
They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. And the Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw. With the catch, it's Clemens. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. They'll run play action. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Oregon State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. The kickoff team out there and ready to go.
Oregon State 34, Purdue 24.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stop follow and get you the football back.
And I think here too, David, you have an opportunity to keep the pressure on the opponent. Yeah, they just went down and scored, but you score here, and this game's still tight. You keep their feet to the fire, so an opportunity here to keep applying that pressure.
Pulls it and fires to the left. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the 1st down. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. He finds his man.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into a run.
He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for me.
They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Grabbed behind the line, it's Love. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Boilermakers are threatening in the red zone.
Brings up second down.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Tackled, but he has a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
17-yard line. Good enough for a first down.
He's looking to throw it. Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Looking for the score. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. They were really starting to put a drive together. And after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. That's caught. It's McCoby. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. It's good.
That makes the score. Oregon State 34, Purdue 27.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
Set to kick off.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Oregon State has it back, and here comes the Beaver offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Off play action. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. He fires to the left side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. You use the play action to try to slow down the rush, make the defense hesitant. In that case, they weren't hesitant at all.
No, they weren't, and it was a nice job with respect to effort on defense. You saw guys engaged one-on-one. They got dudes beating some blocks, lots of speed in the front of that defense. You saw it on that play.
Back to pass, it's Gulbranson. Fires to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Grabbed behind the line, it's Clemens. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. No, no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
Oregon State 34, Purdue 27.
The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Tripped up for the tackle. When you've already set your punt around 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Quickly out to the tight end. The Boilermakers will move the sticks. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on Sunday.
They'll leave it with him. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Grabbed in the backfield. It's McCoby. He stopped quickly, but not before he has enough for the 1st down. The Boilermakers come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, running back gets to give. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Trying play action. Dumps it off in the flaps. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that 1st down. Trying to get to him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. Oh, and he missed it. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. Oregon State takes over, ready to send the offense onto the field. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kick.
And it's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. And the Boilermakers are in the red zone. Going up top on 1st down. Finds a spot in the middle. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He's got it, and he will score! Touchdown, Boilermakers! All tied up after that one. Possible shootout coming.
And the offense does its job, and now the pressure switches back to the other offense. Points at a premium.
On to attempt the try.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And it's perfect. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Temple is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Hall of Famer Joe Klecko should never be counted out of any game. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Utah State. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Back to throw, it's Gobranson. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense, getting the sack, getting the fumble.
They are so close to a score, they can smell it on the first play of the drive. First and goal. He's looking to throw. He makes a grab. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. A very productive play on first down has now set us up with this second and goal. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Purdue!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground, take the lead going into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll throw it on first down. Pulls it in. It's Hankerson. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. He's looking to throw. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He looks that one in nicely. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. They're going to throw it again. He'll pull it down. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Looking for a man. It's Gulbranson. Back open in the middle. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Beavers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on first down. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. Ball spotted at the 27. It's first and 10. Looking to move it through the air. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Couldn't make the play on first down. They'll try it again. Second and 10 from the 27. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Makes the grab over the middle. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. The Beavers are threatening in the red zone. Looking to throw for it. Makes the catch. It's Terry. And he couldn't quite get to the marker, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. It is perfect. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Wants to throw. It's Card. And he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His third interception.
Man, that is just great awareness by the big fella up front defensively. He did a good job just reading the quarterback's eyes. He knew where he was going with the football, and he's like, hey, these interceptions, they're not just for the little fast guys. Us big guys can get it done too.
The offense starts with a short field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to pass on second down. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Beavers!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Comes out throwing on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. They'll try the run. At the 35, he's loose. Open runway ahead. At the 20. Touchdown, Boilermakers! And once he got loose, it was all over.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
Lining up for the PAT.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. I'm not really sure what the thought process here is other than just trying to troll them by not running a play. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from there in Corvallis. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Reser Stadium.
And the Beavers will kick it away to crank up the second half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Running back goes in motion. Looking to go up top on first down. He's got it down the left. Running toward the tape. Touchdown, Purdue! That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
Number 7.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
Getting set for the point after.
On for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors.